Bonjour, it's Uncle Mark. It's Christmas 2009 and time for the next episode of Cooking with Uncle Mark. This year I thought it would be nice to cook something from my grandmama's recipe book. Hey, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're saying. You're saying this mustache looks different than from last year. Well, you know, I had a little problem with that. So there we go. Anyway, so my grandmama, the mother of my father, used this book, the Household Searchlight recipe book from about 1937. My grandma Potter was a wonderful cook, and in this recipe book her legacy lives on. I remember when I was a little boy, things she cooked for me, and these things can come back, if you know what I mean. For example, when my father, Bill Potter, dad, was a little boy, his grandmama, my grandma, his mama cooked him a cake, baked him a cake called graham cracker cake. And that recipe is in here. When he was a little boy, he ate graham cracker cake, and a couple of years ago I made him graham cracker cake, and it brought back memory, place, time, things like this. So my grandmama made something here called on page 125. I don't know who's gonna end up with this book, but whoever does, it's a treasure to me. And please at Christmas make page 125 chocolate cookie. Now what you will need, I have doubled this recipe, but what you will need is 6 tablespoons butter, 1.5 squares unsweetened chocolate. Okay, let's talk about chocolate right now. Okay, when I was probably 6 years old, I got into the unsweetened baking chocolate and gave my little sister Chantel some, and it's very bitter. I gave her some, and then I told her rat poison, and she cried, and then I tell her it was chocolate. Okay, so what's the lesson? Chocolate should not taste like a rat poison. Never, ever. So this says 1.5 squares unsweetened chocolate. You don't go to the store, don't go to Smith's. What the hell is going on up there? Don't go to Smith's and get the unsweetened baking chocolate. No. You go to someplace good, and you get the good chocolate. You get Guitard. Guitard is a wonderful brand of chocolate. There are a few others. I get this at PFI, Pacific Food Importers in Seattle. However, there is a place here in town that my other sister Larry knows about. I can't think of the name of it, but she knows, and they have good chocolate. But Guitard is a good chocolate. That's G whatever. Comes in big blocks. You buy the big block, share it with some people, whatever. But it's better than these rat poison. So we need these. We need now remember we are doubling this. So 6 tablespoons milk, 1/3 tablespoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 3/4 cup chopped nuts. What do you like for nuts? I like pecans. You may like walnut. You may like hazelnut, Brazil nut. Who knows? 3/4 cup sugar. Now double, so 3/4, 1.5, so 1.5 cup sugar. 1 egg, well beaten. Now egg. Find a good egg. It's not so hard to find a good egg nowadays. You know, most of the food that we get, do you know that the food that we get nowadays, on average, travels 2,000 miles to get to us? That is a lot of gas. That is a big carbon footprint, as they say nowadays in the media. So, you know, maybe you find a local egg. I like a local egg. Then we need 1 1/8 cup flour. That's 2 1/4. Teaspoon of baking powder, teaspoon vanilla.